Everyone will go ahead and get started with manager Bud Black. Patrick Saunders, why don't you start us off?
Buddy, we all know about Elias's second half of his season, how he's performed. But what can you say in particular about that at bat in the ninth? I think it was 10 pitches, 6 balls fouled off, yet he came through.
Yeah, I think that's been, for me, sort of the genesis of his resurgence is, he's had a lot of those type of at-bats where aggressive first swing, right on the breaking ball, missed it, sort of collected himself, gathered his thoughts as the at-bat went on, laid off some low breaking balls, fought off some fastballs, shortened the swing a little bit, to make contact, and then ultimately got a hanging breaking ball, and he squared it up. Crony, the at-bat, 2 at-bats prior had a good at-bat, fouled off some fastballs, ripped them down the line, got the hanging breaking ball, and didn't connect, but had a good swing at it. Elias, good at-bat, fastball, fight, fastball fight, lay off the breaker, and then got the hanger. And that pitcher's he's got a good arm. And he was into his 31st pitch, whatever it was, and ultimately it's really hard as a pitcher to throw, a really, really good pitch when you're that deep into the inning. He threw some good ones, and our guy fought it off to ultimately he got a pitch he could drive.
I know that you had belief in Diaz much of the season, even when he wasn't hitting well early.
Right.
But are you even, I don't know if surprised is the word, but how impressed are you, buddy, by how far he has come this season?
Yeah, I'm not surprised because the fundamental skill set is there. On both sides of the ball, right? I mean, he's got a cannon. He blocks. He's got good hands. He receives. He knows our pitching staff. He knows our pitching coaches. He knows me. He knows Red. So the comfort level of him on the defensive side and what all that entails, pitch selection, all the intricacies of the position, he can handle. Offensively, I mean, this guy's strong. I mean, he's a brute, and he's got power. He's got raw power, and we've seen that displayed. There's a little bit of an aggressive nature to his swing that we have to temper, I think, to make him a better hitter for average. It's that fine line. You don't want to ever take the aggressiveness away from a hitter, but you got to temper it at times based on, the chase rate and what major league pitchers will do to you. But I'm impressed by the second half for sure. He's done a really nice job, and where he's, we've hit him anywhere from 4th to 7th. We hit him 2nd one day in San Diego, if you look at the box score, because of the at-bats that he was having at certain times of the year. But, he's a good player. He's a good player.
Thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
I'll go to Thomas Harding.
Yes, buddy. Hampson had struggled for quite a long period of time. Hits the 2-run shot last night, and then tonight, when you guys really need it, steps up. What are you seeing out of him lately, and can you kind of describe how he has hung in there and kept working?
Yeah, I think that's with Garrett, those are the type of moments that get us excited about his future potential, right? What he can do. We've talked about his, ability, with I said it yesterday, he's got some sneaky home run pop. He's got some strength to his body. Guys with speed usually have some strength. So, and at times that can get him in trouble because the swings can get bigger. It's that balance now moving forward as a younger player, a younger service time player. When you're talking about less than 1,000 major league at bats, of finding himself, and balancing the natural power with the ability to put the ball in play, hit for a little bit more average, avoid the chase, get the walk, up the on-base percentage. His on-base percentage is less than 300. We need it above 300. We need it in the 330s, the 340s for the type of player he is. But that, I think it's going to come. I do. I mean, I don't know when, but I think it's going to come. And, we want it to happen fast. So does he, because he wants to play. But, we've seen that from him because he's got talent. And we got to, make sure that we're patient enough, but yet we're making strides of improvement.
And just one more from me. When you took Freeland out, heck of a game by him. What can you say to a guy in a situation like that where it seems like, he doesn't always get the run support, but he's out there battling?
Kyle's been around long enough now to know that, that's baseball. There's going to be games where you pitch your tail off and you don't get any runs. The guy on the other side who you're matched up with is pitching great also. Gallen's probably saying the same thing. Why did I get Freeland pitching so great? So, it happens. It's part of, Major League Baseball and competition. Kyle gets it. He's not crying his milk over no run support. He gets it. He pitched his tail off. He went against their guy who pitched great too. Kyle pitched outstanding. He, one flat slider to, the left fielder, and he squared it up. He'd probably like to have the 0-2 walk back to the second baseman. Then Marte, who had a good night, delivered the base hit. He gave up 2 runs in 7 innings. I think he punched out 10, had 1 walk. It was a rough one. It came back to haunt him, but he pitched great. That's what he pitched outstanding. Used all his pitches. Used the fastball in, fastball down the way. He pitched great. That's part of being a major league pitcher.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
All right, go to Owen Perkins to finish up. Owen.
Hey, buddy. I think it was Monday that you said at the end you felt like you deserved to win that game. Different situation tonight, but was there a similar feeling with the way Kyle pitched and the way you guys were hitting the ball, even though they weren't falling in space on the grass? But
well, the Diamondbacks could probably say they deserve that one too.
Yeah, right.
Their starter pitched great. He went 7 scoreless innings. The relief pitcher Ramirez came in and he pitched great last night. He walked Diaz, ill-advised walk. Obviously, walks will come back to haunt you. Hung a breaking ball to Hampson. Hampson faced him last night, struck out on a couple of breaking balls down away from him. So Hampy had, 24 hours of experience with Ramirez that might have helped him. Probably thought a breaking ball was coming potentially, and he squared it up. And even in the ninth, Chuck dumped one in. Mac hit the ball off the plate. Those are, they can look at it like, are you kidding me? Those type of hits. But then Diaz delivered the big one. So, that's baseball. And that's happened to us a little bit too now. We're a couple soft hits from the opposing team, and then they get it. But that's part of it. But, what I like about this win is that the intensity in the dugout was there, even though Gallen was pitching great. Our guy was matching him, and our position players knew it. We kept playing. All 26 guys were engaged. I'm sure the bullpen was engaged, not knowing who was going to, be part of that game. Kinley did a nice job. Bardo, did a nice job. But that was. In a lot of ways, even though it was a relatively low-scoring game, it was a lot of guys made some contributions along the way to win that one.
Great,
All right,
thank
guys,
you.
thanks. Yeah.
Thank you, buddy. Everyone, we're going to have Kyle Freeland for you here in about 30 seconds.